What's up, nerds? Back with another lifting vlog. This vlog is a rather simple one, and it's more about the principles and the consistency behind lifting and a little bit of bro science, because this was the end of a Yankee game lift. And so essentially I had already gone out, already done a bunch of walking, already been to the game, already exerted a good amount of energy, not necessarily a lifting, in a workout capacity, a cardio capacity. I mean, cardio capacity, maybe a little bit of all of the walking and the standing and whatnot. But this was one of those days where it's like, okay, I've already had a 14-hour day. I am getting towards the limits, and there are, people who out there, oh, why didn't you lift before you went to the Yankee game? Well, because I didn't want to fall asleep at the Yankee game. And I know myself, I know the way I am. It's like if I did not, if I didn't do this at the end, I wouldn't be able to do it at all. And the point is just to be able to get it in, even if you're not able to give a full blast, because as the pencil neck nerd lifters know, aka the Jeff Nippard, aka the Jeff Nippard subscribers know, you don't have to do full effort lifting to get muscle activation. You don't need to be pushing yourself all the way to the limit to be able to initiate or stimulate muscle growth. And not saying like this is going to be building insane muscles or anything like that, right? But I am, every time I do this machine, I get a little bit less assistance, because this is an assisted dip, assisted pull-up, machine. And I started off at, and this is kind of embarrassing, but I started out at 125, 130 pounds of assistance, and now I am down to 70 pounds of assistance and still getting some quality reps. And the biggest thing for me when I'm watching this is I'm making sure my elbows do not move, pretty much. And I'm making sure that my grip stays in the same, my wrists stay activated on pull-ups, and my elbows don't move on dips. So here on dips, you can see that I maybe go back and forth slightly, but there are many people whose elbows are moving all over the place when they do dips. And then for the pull-ups, I'm making sure that I keep my wrists activated. I'm making sure that I'm keeping that sort of monkey grip on the bar. And those are like my big two things I'm looking for. And chest all the way up, and similarly chest all the way up on pull-ups, and similarly chest all the way down on dips. And I end up getting a pretty bad angle on these for a while. But this is some of my favorite bicep, or one of my favorite bicep activating lifts. I was going to say meant to say lifts, and then I was like, screw it. I already said activation. Let me continue through it, whatever. But this is definitely more of a pencil neck technique, where, you are getting your biceps in the optimal, the fully stretched position, so that when you are curling, you are really getting a full range of motion for the bicep, really activating all of the heads and everything. And just, it's an absolute killer bicep workout. And I'm barely on screen because, it kind of takes up a lot of camera, space as it is. And I'm already embarrassed enough making these YouTube videos. People come, I'm in the sauna doing whatever, I'm doing whatever, and they're like, hey, aren't you that guy that records his videos? And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. But then after bicep stuff, I really don't want to travel all around the gym. There's a bunch of machines that are being used today, even though it's, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Everyone's still in the gym. Machines are still being used up. All the benches are still taken. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do the same machine and really focus on the push down aspect of the tricep push down. And then this, I only did the 1 rep on camera for the chest machine. But I did a full, 50 or 60 reps of this, but I only recorded 1, because I had to wait forever for this machine, and I was doing, back, pulls or rows. But thanks for watching. All right, goodbye. Like the wind, leave a word, drop a comment, get a
up, sir, and subscribe if you had some fun. We drop back